Jayden Daniels is one of the most unique, elite, and up-and-coming quarterbacks in the NFL. And on this play specifically, he showcases something that, you don't see out of rookie quarterbacks. Now, we're going to notice right away that the Browns are going to send an overload blitz to the right side of this offensive line. We're going to have a scat protection, six-man scat protection, which means that you're going to have, this part of the line sliding over to the right. This part of the line is going to be in man. And then you're going to have your sixth man, Brian Robinson, staying back here to block as well. Now, they're going to send six, which means we're blocking six, right? Someone's either going to be, come in wide open like this happens right here. So again, there's a free rusher. Boom. Jayden Daniels has to make a decision in a split second. Now, he notices that Brian Robinson is blocking to his right, engaged in a block. So if he slightly moves over to the right, boom, now that guy gets blocked by Brian Robinson as well, creating a lane for him to get outside the pocket. And since he is so elite, you're going to start seeing these second, third level guys biting up, right? Which is huge. Now, as he's rolling out to the right, I want to give credit here, and I'm actually going to take myself off the screen so you guys can see even more here. Right, as he's getting outside the pocket, we're going to start seeing Terry McLaurin. Big shout to him. He's going to run with him. Okay, so boom, gets outside, throws up the arm. Hey, I'm open. Throw me the ball. Now, a normal quarterback here would probably just lead this right here. Right, lead him into the space. Again, you guys can't really see it, but there you go. Right, you probably lead him over there. However, Jayden Daniels throws it down the field. Oh my God, this is one of the best throws I have seen in a long time. Not only does he originally avoid pressure, right? Boom, avoid the pressure, get outside the pocket, and then on the run, off one leg, throw it down the field. The arm strength of this throw is unbelievable. Now in this video, we're going to break down a ton of film from this game, and I'm going to show you exactly why Jayden Daniels is the next best thing in the NFL. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you say. The Browns are a really good defense. This game, they didn't look like it throughout the entirety because Jayden Daniels is just different. It's insane. Now, if you guys want the defensive breakdown, get this video up to 500 likes, and we'll drop the part 2 tomorrow. Let's get right into the video. All right, here's another sick throw by Jayden Daniels. We're going to watch this from both angles. We're going to see pre-snap motion by the tight end, extra pre-snap motion over by the wide receiver, and boom, we're going to get out into a bootleg. This is kind of like a levels concept here where we got, a crosser. You got this row over here. This is just trying to pick apart this right side of the zone, right? So get out on the bootleg, the ability to outrun this man, and then watch this throw. Absolute darts in there to Terry McLaurin. This was a massive play. Now, I wanted to show you it from the other angle here. Now, here we go. Again, get that pre-snap motion. Whenever you get that pre-snap motion, we see all of these guys rotate over, which tells us this is a zone defense. So, boom. Now, whenever you have this bootleg here, you're basically cutting your field down into a third. There's only a third of the field that you can really throw this ball to. Now, the Browns do a really good job filling the lanes. I mean, look at this. You got a guy here on Brian Robinson. You got six kind of just playing that window. I mean, look, when he is loading up this football, I mean, look at where the defense is. This looks 100% clamped up. Dude, guys, that throw is insane. That throw you don't make if you're a rookie quarterback. And Jayden Daniels, although he's a rookie, he doesn't play like a rookie, man. This is what excites me about Jayden Daniels, man. He's just different. Oh my God, man. I could watch this 100 times in a row and be as shocked. Look at this bootleg. Outrun your defender 99. I mean, badly too. Even have the strength to go through that, shirt grab. My God, man, that is unreal. All right, here's another play I liked about Jayden Daniels. I love his ability to, pick and choose when to take a shot down the field, but also know when to take what the defense gives you. So let me paint the picture for you. It's 3rd and 13 here, trying to get into field goal range or at least 4-down territory if we can get this close enough. Now, what I like about this play is, again, taking what the defense gave you and letting your playmaker get to work. So we're going to notice very quickly, since it's 3rd and 13, this defense wants to play a little bit of a shell coverage, cover 2, Tampa 2, whatever you really want to call it, right? Now, they're actually going to change the schematics on this play and drop it back to about 10 yards. So usually it will be about 5 yards is where you're really shelling, but now they're doing it 10 yards back, really just trying to cover up these sticks, right? So again, a shell defense is basically when it just looks like that, right? It's just a shell. So again, they're going to drop back. He's going to get outside the pocket again and just dump it down, right? Allow your playmaker to make plays. Gets up the field, makes a man miss, falls forward, makes it fourth and manageable or pretty close to field goal range. So again, take what the defense gives you and you never know what can happen. I thought that was a really good play by Jayden Daniels, even though it didn't look like crazy. Still, all right, I like the ability to be like, okay, I don't need to take this risk here and maybe force a turnover, right? Sometimes that's all you got to do. To me, that was a good one. Now, before we get any further into the video, guys, like I said, hit the like button if you want the defensive part 2, but also, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we're going to be covering the Washington Commanders and Jayden Daniels throughout the entirety of the season, every single game, offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown for a bunch of different players. I cannot wait to do the defense, man. Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, some of these guys looked really good, so can't wait to break down that if you guys want to see it. And yeah, make sure you guys join the family. Again, it doesn't cost anything, and if you guys eventually want to unsubscribe, you can. With that being said, let's get into the next one. All right, let's get to the play you guys have been all waiting for here. Now, I can actually keep myself on the screen for a second. So, what is the first thing we notice about this defensive look? And one thing I love about Jayden Daniels is, being able to read a defense as a rookie already. First thing we see is that midfield close safety. Now, you never really know what they're in until you snap the ball, or if you have pre-snap motion, you never really know what they're in. So, you got to be careful at times, right? But what we do know is, since there is only one safety, we might have one-on-one to the top or to the bottom of your screen. Now, whenever you're a quarterback, you would like to call this a yes-no read post-snap, right? Pre-snap, I guess you could probably say as well, but more of a post-snap. We really want to see what this safety is able to do. And as a quarterback, you can always manipulate and send them in a direction you want. So the first thing you want to do as a quarterback in these scenarios, one-on-one to the top and the bottom of your screens, is you want to look one direction and then throw the other direction. For example, he's going to look off the safety, which keeps him very, in a line, right? Keeps him in line, and then boom, turns right, notices he still has that one-on-one coverage. Now, you can either take this to the top of your screen or the bottom of your screen. Either matchup that you like more, you take the shot 99% of the time. And that's exactly what a yes-no read is. But guys, what's crazy about this play specifically is this ball is so perfectly placed to Dyami Brown. Notice how Dyami never slows down. It is right in the breadbasket. But also, look at when this ball is coming out. Okay, again, so I think he does a really good job. One, footwork. The footwork is amazing. Back foot hits the ground, step up in the pocket, and let that thing fly. That is exactly what he does. So one, footwork is amazing. Two, reading off the safety, looking him off, keeping him in line. Beautiful. Now you have one-on-one to the top or the bottom of your screen, whichever matchup you liked more. Obviously, Dyami Brown is a playmaker, speedy guy. He's going to snap his head. I mean, look at that speed. And then again, look at... It doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. Again, this dude makes plays that you just don't see. It's funny to me. This dude's elite. He really is. Hold on. Before you guys go, listen to this. The NFL season is officially back, and with Underdog, you can win so much money, compete for prizes every single day, and make any sport that you watch more fun. With the NFL being back, you can bet on so many different things. Rookie quarterbacks, Jayden Daniels, you can, put a higher lower on his longest completion, or his fumbles lost, or his passing touchdowns, whatever you guys want. They have teams all around the league, players, offense, defense. You can win so much money, right? And if you use my code in the description, not only will they match your first deposit up to 50%. If you put in $1,000, they're going to give you $500 free. But on top of that, they're going to give you discounts. Today, it was Dak Prescott over half a yard. The freest money I have ever won in my life. Go check it out right now. Not only can you play higher, lower, but you can do drafts where you compete for prizes up to $150,000, or you can go a lower one, right? $15,000 and compete with less people. Guys, this app is fun. You can win money and it makes everything so much more fun to watch. And again, NFL, MLB, WNBA, tennis, soccer, whatever you guys like, go check it out. All right, here we go again. We got a 6-man scat protection. So basically what that means is you have man over here, right? And then we're going to get a slide to the right. We're actually going to have a 6-man, right, as Austin Eckler protection. Now, he usually picks up in a 6-man scat. You go over to the man side, and you want to pick up the either chip or pick up the extra defender, whatever it may be, right? So in terms of reading this defense, the first thing we're going to notice here is you have 2-eye safeties, which kind of tell me it could be man coverage for the most part. You'll notice how, this guy's kind of locked in on him. This guy's staring right at him. He's staring. It looks like man coverage, right? So that's the first thing we notice as a QB. And again, Austin Eckler does a phenomenal job picking up the blitzing linebacker, okay? So you're going to see him actually go from, I believe, 1 to 2 here, right? This is your second read. But we really want to see what happens here. If this guy follows, we know we have 1-on-1 to the backside, and we got a comeback route. And again, we like our wide receivers. So this ball is actually going to be perfectly placed, right? So he releases right here. Wide receivers just starting to break. Now, what you don't want to do would be lead him here or even lead him here. You want to lead him back this way, away from the defender, because we see the sticks are right here, right? You can still lead him to that marker and make this a good throw. Look at what he does. Perfect throw. Absolutely perfect throw. And Diami makes a man miss. Stutter steps up the field for another 5 or 6 yards. I mean, this is phenomenal ball placement, man. Great blitz pickup again by Austin Eckler. And, dude, let's go. Jayden Daniels. Kind of him. He's kind of him. All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. This was such a funny play because great timing. Now, you'd see the Commanders come out in this formation a ton with your offensive linemen. You'd have some blocker releases to the outside here with your tight end and running back. But what they do here is notice that it looks like they could be sending some pressure, especially off the edge with JOK. And then if this guy comes up as well, man, this is a perfect time for what? A screen, right? Now, what Jayden Daniels is going to do early here is he's going to, again, look off this safety, keep him in line, because if you drop back and look right, pretty much right away, this guy would probably already be like right here, running over here, right? But he stayed in line because he looked at him, and now you look right and throw the ball. Beautiful job. Absolutely beautiful. They caught him in a really bad coverage of a blitz off a screen. Massive play, and now you have one of the best playmakers on the team with the ball in his hands, Austin Eckler, who they thought, not they, but the Chargers thought, oh yeah, he's done. Hell no, man. This dude is still a baller. Still got that speed, man. 33-yard pickup ultimately helped them win this game. But man, what a game by Jayden Daniels. Made all the right reads. Manipulated the defense, had good footwork in the pocket, never made a really bad mistake, I don't think. I just thought he looked, there was one bad mistake early on in the game, but other than that, he looked good, man. Jayden Daniels was, again, a different breed during this game. All right, with that being said, guys, I am going to end the video here. Now, the part 2, or I guess this would be the part 3. If you guys want the part 3, hit the like button. Like I said, maybe I said 400, maybe I said 500, whatever I said in the beginning. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family if you guys want the part 3 where we actually break down the defense. I thought the defense was, man, super clean in this game. They look great. Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, and a bunch of other guys just looked great. So if you guys want that video, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a Commanders video, and there's going to be so much more coming out soon. So stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.